Hey everyone, Empty here from emptyapartment.net. Today I'm going to be taking a look at Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is now available on Xbox Live Arcade. So here we are in the main menu, and as you can see the game has two modes, Story and Arcade Action. Let's go ahead and check out an episode of the Story mode, then I'll quickly show what exactly the Arcade Action is. Alright, so here we are in the second scene of the first act. Go ahead and get right into the combat. Now the combat mechanics are pretty much still the same. You want to shine your light onto the enemies until you get the darkness off of them, then they are free to shoot and kill. And you still have your dodge button where if timed correctly, you get your slowdown effect, like that there. And here's me messing up my timing a couple times. Right now I'm going to head to the observatory. So while this isn't a proper number 2 sequel, American Nightmare does take place after the events of the original Alan Wake. This is set in an episode of Night Springs that was written by Mr. Wake. And within the story, Wake is chasing after a dark version of himself, Mr. Scratch. The lights over here will go ahead and refill your health, so I'll hit that up real quick. Pick up the ammo laying about. Nice rifle. Now you have lockboxes like this to have different weapons in them, but as you can see it can only be opened after you acquire so many manuscript pages. So yes, those return in American Nightmare.
Hello? I'm Dr. Rachel Meadows and... Wait a moment, it's you! I can't believe you dare show your face around here again.
Let's go ahead and try out this new rifle. Ouch. Quickly turn around over here. So yeah, they always come at you from every side possible. And this one's much more combat focused than the original Alan Wake.
Go away.
It wasn't me. I just look like him.
Are you serious? That's what you're going with? Please!
I'm trying to stop him. You saw those shadow things trying to kill me, right? I bet he got along with them just fine.
Yes. Yes, he did. All right. Come on in.
Thank you.
Alright. That's good enough. Good job, lady. TV. Now this game still has the awesome FMV that the original had. This here is Mr. Scratch.
I'm feeling pretty good right now. A little beer, a little fun, you know? It's nice. Listen, this whole thing between us, it's a little weird for me too, you know? I mean, we don't just look the same, there's a lot we share. I mean...
Yeah, so really glad this stuff is still in here.
I know you, right? So I was thinking maybe we could...
Let's go ahead and move on. Say what's up to the dock lady.
Just a moment, I'll send the lift down to you. I didn't expect to see anyone here tonight, but I'm relieved to see an actual person. That's assuming this isn't some kind of trick on her part.
These here are refill boxes. and will completely refill your batteries and weapons ammo. They're scattered pretty often throughout the world, so you're not really ever too conservative on ammo, which is a good thing because, like I mentioned before, much more combat.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify, but I think it's disabled our satellite. There's a very peculiar signal that we're receiving.
A signal? That's what I'm here for.
Well, so was he. But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry, sabotaged our imaging array, and now we're blind. I believe the event is still going on, but we can't pick it up.
Is there something we can do?
What he broke is essentially just a special camera, but we can't use the telescope without it. There's a replacement in my car. If you can get that to me, we're back in business.
Consider it done.
Alright, so let's go run this errand for this lady. Go pick up the ray. Yeah, your objective is up on your upper left corner on the map there. So it's always easy to find.
And try to be careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended.
But if you don't like all this HUD business, there is an option to fade out, to have the HUD fade out whenever you're not in combat, or you can completely turn it off if you like. So that was a nice addition they added to this one. So let's go ahead and get that ray out of this lady's trunk. Here we are. Pick that up. A chair magazine. That sounds great. And we have spiders. The spiders aren't too bad, more just annoying, since they'll jump on you and stuff. But they die pretty easily. There we go. Let's go ahead and run back to the doctor.
I found it!
Excellent. I'll operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy. Have fun.
Let's go push this in. Alright, so we'll just shove this right in there. There we go.
Brilliant.
It's all fixed.
I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order.
Are you sure?
All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
Of course. Gonna need some coolant now.
There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well,
I got it!
please come talk to me if you have questions.
Alright, so now I need to go out and release these 3 valves.
Remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter
Yep,
what
yep,
order
yep.
you do it in.
Here's the first one. I'll go ahead and just fly through this, since it's pretty much just running to these 3 valves, killing a couple enemies in between. So here we are at the last valve now.
Okay, that should do it.
Make our way back. Take out these guys. Yeah, flashbangs make the return. They're super helpful. And as mentioned, this is an Xbox Live Arcade game, so there is a demo available to all if you want to check it out for yourself, which I highly recommend, especially if you're a fan of the original Alan Wake.
I released all the valves, Doctor. Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
Thank you. Gonna refill here.
Clearly they're happy with our success. Look out, we found a way in.
Great. Take out a couple wave of enemies here. Yeah, so right now I'm pretty much using the carbine rifle. But there's a ton of weapons available. Some new ones to American Nightmare. I just hadn't had a chance to use them up to this point. Yeah, the game really looks great, especially for an Xbox Live Arcade game. Really high quality. And I love the original Alan Wake, so I was more than happy to play some more.
That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners? Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Even if a more combat focused Alan Wake isn't necessarily what I was thinking, but I'm just happy to be playing some more. And hopefully we do get a proper Alan Wake 2 somewhere down the line.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow, like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Maybe.
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I don't like this
I
lady.
feel the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
Let's go pick that up.
A printout of a signal. It too
That's
is
a
weapon
huge
created
piece
by
of
the
paper.
champion of light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete. And yet, it provides a roadmap for the man to follow. A course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
Alright, so that's a look at the story mode in American Nightmare. Now before I go, let me just show off the other mode real quick, Arcade Action. So you have 5 different areas you can play, and this is pretty much your horde type mode.
Nightmares dwell in the darkness. Tonight, they come for you.
You have 10 minutes to rack up as many points as possible and survive until the sun rises. Now this is single player only. There is no couch or online co-op where your buddy plays as Barry, sadly. Pretty standard survive and shoot, not setting up barricades or spending money on upgrades or anything like that. So cool addition, just don't know how much of this I would actually play, but I'm not the biggest fan of wave-based stuff. So that's Alan Wake's American Nightmare. It's now available on Xbox Live Arcade for $15, and I really suggest you at least check it out. Thanks a ton everyone for watching, feel free to subscribe, appreciate it. If you have any questions, drop a comment. And be sure to check out our site, emptyapartment.net.